Hi everybody, this is Carla from Carla's Stamppad. Just going to show you how to put together one of the older paper pumpkin kits that I hadn't got to do yet. I had somebody ask me if I would video it so that they could follow along. So unfortunately this is the second video, try number 2. Hopefully this one works better than the first time around. Apparently the first video didn't save to my iPad, so I had to switch to my computer and we'll try this again. You'll laugh at me because I have above me this thing here is my camera and also my phone. It's hanging from a piece of string from my fan because I'm still waiting for my Archon setup to come that has the camera mount at the top and then a place to put the iPad in front of it that I actually won from my Stampin' Up! Upline Janet. So I'm very excited to get that, and I won't have to mess with string and all kinds of weird gadgets here to make a video from now on. So unfortunately you missed the opening of the box because that was on the video that didn't record. So I will show you how it comes. This little box comes once a month. I love when this box comes. It's just a little half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour if you get crazy. Escape from the rest of the crazy world, and I can go out here and sit down at my dining room table and open the box, and everything I need is in here. It comes with the directions, which you can follow or not follow, or follow like I do. I make the first set of cards or whatever the project happens to be kind of by the directions, and then I'll sometimes mix it up after that. And it also has in here 4 different steps on this particular card. And if you can see that at the bottom, it even comes with a little ruler on there in case you have to measure twine or anything. But the first step says to stamp the sentiments, which I did in the first video, but you guys know how to stamp, so you don't need to see that. So they're all laying here ready to go. Then it says to adhere the self-adhesive die cuts and laser cuts to the front of the card. Then put dimensionals on your labels and adhere the rhinestones to the card, and easy peasy, you're all done. So in the box comes every month a stamp set. This stamp set happens to be a bunch of greetings and words that I have stamped. As you can see here, hey friend, congratulations. Feel better soon, happy birthday, and let's celebrate. One little tip I do want to show you is when you get your first paper pumpkin box, it comes with an acrylic block like this, which all of your stamps will fit on from any of the paper pumpkins. So you'll want to hang on to this because you'll be using it in all subsequent boxes when you get them. You'll notice that this congratulations stamp is slightly too wide and sticks out over the edge here of this block. So you'll have to take any of the wider ones and put them corner to corner in the middle like so they fit on the block. It's not that bad. It's very versatile. It's a little different than the regular ones that you can actually buy in the catalog. As you can see, these are flat on the side, this one that comes in your kit. And the ones in the catalog have a little groove for your fingers to go in, and they are slightly thicker. But you can use either one, both works equally well. I'm gonna set that aside for now, and I'm gonna put my little congratulations back on here. As you can probably see, the word congratulations is right here, and that's where this little stamp goes. So if you know you're missing one, you know which one it is that you need to be looking for. I always try to put them right back on this sheet after I clean them and put the little protective plastic back on there so that they all stay together and keep them all without losing them and having them fall off onto the floor. So these are the 3 different designs for this month's card. And as you can see, on the front here, I pretty much did them almost exactly like what's on the directions. I decided to change this up and say, let's celebrate, because I have an abundance of thank you cards that I did from the last kit. and congratulations. And this one says happy birthday, but I changed the green card to say feel better soon because I happen to need a card to send to someone that's not feeling so well. I'm going to put those aside and we'll assemble these cards and you'll see how quick and easy they go together. Each sheet, let's see if I can find one that's still full. Here we go. This kit came with 4 of these same sheets with the die cut self-adhesive stickers that go on your card. You can see I've made 2 cards so far and I still have a whole bunch of these left. I have 2 of each to make. Again, 2 of each of the different designs I made already. So I will still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 6 more cards, 6 more cards to make. And I have plenty of stickers left. So you can use the leftovers to make whatever you want after you're done with your kit. Get a little extra cardstock and make up your own designs, or kind of just follow what you did on the other one and just get some more card bases and decorate them with these. I also want to show you that I've used up everything on this sheet from the previous cards, but I'm going to keep this because it's such a beautiful paper, and I can take my punch, circle punch or an oval or whatever I want, and cut out a bunch of little shapes out of this and save them to put on to the cards that I use with the leftover die cuts. So I'm going to hang on to that. And I'm going to move these little guys over. They're out of the way. They came also with 12 envelopes that have this cute little polka dot terracotta tile color on the back, white on the front. This time the kit showed up with all of the envelopes that are exactly the same. Sometimes they're a little different. Every kit's different, so it's kind of a surprise. It's a fun little box. When you get it, you don't know exactly what you're going to get. And it came with these 3 different designs. This green stripe has a matching green back. The flowers have the terracotta color on the back. And I believe this is the new bumblebee color. So real pretty. We're going to start off with one of these polka dot ones. And I'm going to show you, this is the sheet that I stamped all of these little sayings from. So what I did was just stamp it with the sheet together, and after you have the words all stamped on it, then you want to punch them out. This whole sheet will be an extra sheet that I can use for other cards because I have plenty of my little stamped sayings that I used from the first sheet. I just stamped them all out, so they're ready to go. So I'm going to take this card and turn it sideways this way. And I'm going to poke out very gently a little squiggly piece from the old sheet. I'm going to try to leave all the little pieces behind that don't need to go with me. And there we go. So we have this cute little shiny squiggly. I'm going to plunk that right in the middle. Make sure it's adhered. And I'm going to set this aside for later because this is one I can punch out. Then I'm going to take one of these self-adhesive sheets, and all the leaves are gone from that one. So I'm going to take a couple of leaves from here and just put 2 of them down here at the bottom. Grab one of these flowers and adhere that. Then I'm going to do 2 more leaves.
I didn't get that. Can you try again?
Siri's trying to talk to me here. I'm going to put 2 leaves at the top. And another one of the big flowers pointing down. There we go, very, very fast. And let's see, I think on this one, I will do the Hey Friend. So I'm going to take my pre-stamped die cut there, and a couple of the Stampin' Dimensionals. Peel the little paper off the back of the dimensionals so they're sticky. And wherever it looks best with flowers, I may do this one on a little bit of an angle too. I'm going to put that on. Then I'm going to take a few of these little flowers that are self-adhesive as well. Just brighten up the card a little bit with the little flowers. And last but not least, these beautiful little rhinestones. See if I can get rid of the little piece of cat hair that's on the back of there. Don't want that on my card. I'm just going to push this guy off onto the card. Push off another little one there. And oh, sorry about that. There must be an Amish buggy going by or something. That's usually when the dogs all freak out. And there's this really cute Hey Friend card that I may be sending out this weekend. Put him aside. That was fast. Then we're going to go to this little flower card. And this one needs to have this little round polka dotted circle. So I'm going to pull that off of here. Just going to flop it kind of off center, as you can see, towards the top. I try to keep things kind of not centered, because then if you try to center them and they're slightly off whack, then you have to try to pull everything apart. This way, if you put it on intentionally crooked, then all is good. You don't have to pull anything apart. So with that, I just need the other sheet here with this large leafy element that's on this sheet, and turning the paper inside out, sort of backwards, and bending the sheet makes it easier to get these off of here. So you gently have to take these off without ripping any of the little leaves off of it. This takes a little bit of patience. Or maybe a lot of patience. Of course, when I'm videoing, it's not going to come out easy. There we go. Okay, so it's out. There are a couple of the little snippets that need to be poked out that didn't stay on the backing sheet. So give that a little poke, and it'll stick to my finger. That one a little poke, and there you have it. So I'll just take that and put it over top of the little green dot, rub it down so all the sides are stuck. Get rid of these little gold things on my finger. And now I have to decide what saying I want on there. And I think I might do a congratulations. Let's see which one. This one looks a little bit better. So I think I'll use this one. And I'm just going to flip it over and again use my little dimensionals on the ends. Before I peel the backing paper off of there, I think I'm going to take my bone folder, or you can use the back of a spoon, the handle of a spoon, and just curl these kind of like you would a curling ribbon when we were kids and you made those little spindles with the ribbon. And I'm going to take that and just stick it on there. I curled them down a little so they won't stick on the envelope when I put them in. And again, all I have to do is take a couple of these little sequins And I'm gonna just slide them off here, put one there, slide another one off here, and one down at the bottom. I like to do things in threes, uneven amounts. Just aesthetically, I think it looks a little bit better, but you can do whatever you like. Push them down with my bone folder to make sure they stick. There you go. Pretty little fast congratulations card. Only one more to go, which is this green stripy card. And that one will take this little stop sign shaped piece off the sticker sheet. And I'm going to put that right there. And the piece that goes on that one is the smaller of these two leafy ones, if you're following the directions. So I'm going to peel that off. That one comes off a little bit easier because it's smaller. There we go. I have a couple, again, little snippets in here that need to get poked out. When I'm using my Cricut, they call this weeding. So I'm weeding out the little pieces that we don't want. There we go. They stuck to my fingers. And I'm going to put this a little off center. Push it down. And I think this one, let's see. Let's do another happy birthday card. I always seem to need those more often than just the generic cards. I still have little gold things stuck to my fingers. I'm trying to get them off. All right, I'm going to take two of the dimensionals and stick them right there. I put them kind of close to the end. You can see that. I'm going to peel off the backing paper. And I'll put that right there. And put these little sayings wherever you want them. I kind of moved them all around. I didn't really follow the directions for that part. And again, a couple of little sequins. Push this one back up. It looks like it's kind of sliding off of its adhesive. There we go. Put him there. And slide a small one off. And another big one down here. Push them on so they're secure. And there we have it. We did the Hey Friend card, the Happy Birthday card, and a congratulations card. All very quick and easy. I'm looking forward to next month's Paper Pumpkin. Maybe I can try to stay ahead of the game here. If I video these, at least then I have a reason to sit down and make my paper pumpkins and carve out some time. So there we have it. Make sure to go online at www.carlasstamppad.stampinup.net, and you can view the new catalog there and any subsequent mini catalogs, which aren't so mini anymore. If you'll notice, the new catalog is a little smaller than it used to be, not quite as thick, because they've decided to take some of the items out of the big catalog and put them into the little mini catalogs. So we'll get more opportunity to see new Stampin' items more often, which is kind of fun. It always gives you something to look forward to. All right, it was nice stamping with you. See you next time.